Hey, welcome back, y'all. This is gonna be part two of Hogwarts Legacy, and I just want to say thank you for showing up the likes and coming up and showing up watching the video. And sorry for the delay for part two. I've just been going through some things in life, and right now I'm sick at the moment, and having this new mic I just got a little while ago to use. So y'all will hear that on episode 3. Y'all won't be hearing that for this episode. It's already been recorded already, and yeah. So let's get to part 2. Hope y'all enjoy, and I'll see you next one.
I will live up my life as a Slytherin.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Revelio.
Ding. No. Oh wow. A bit blurry, but it's alright. It'll look a little. This will look pretty good. Good morning. Good night's sleep. I want to explore for a bit, but we're 6 of video. Let's get on to move on.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Ah, shoot.
It's that new 5th year.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
They're looking to brew apologies.
Being judged already? Oh god.
And shops, actually.
This
See the way
is
the girls did at the end of the sorting ceremony last night.
just food. Oh, it's some breakfast, you know?
Starting new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Let's talk to this person over here. It's Salo.
Can I help you?
Oh,
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
can't talk too much with details now. Let's be nice.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I'll have to cut this out real quick. Sorry about that. Get back to our classes. Had to do some things real quick. Let's talk to some more students. But that guy, he's pretty sus. Mostly all Slytherin people are kind of sus. In my opinion, at least. In my opinion.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
There we are.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin,
Oh,
one of the
shoot.
4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Well, I sure do see the last thing didn't stick to him, but interesting he's one of the descendants of Salazar.
Might want to think that again.
Is that... Oh, okay.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me.
Why did I roll my eyes like that?
I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Interesting.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you like that?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I'll go on my way. You know, I was chatting up a bit.
Do you think it's painful?
Miss Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Cool.
Here you are.
Is that my owl?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Interesting.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I do wonder if she's like part of the actual Weasley family.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Right behind you. Don't worry.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Ah! Kelpie statue, guide pages. This statue depicts a Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The large Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. That's pretty dope. So I would, if I ever find these, I'll try to read them all for y'all. If not, you can, you know, take a read for yourself. You can pause it. Field guide. Let's go. Each one has tiers, special rewards for hitting all of them. Challenge menu. Cool. So, my first one will be some glasses. Let's go.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh my god! I guess I don't want you straight too far now. You don't mind, I guess. I think we should speed up a bit. Don't mind me.
Ah, good timing.
She caught me.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh, Lord.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. So, flue flames. Green fluorescent flames you discover include your own house and common rooms. Gray flue flames are the ones that are undiscovered. Right side of the map, you'll find academic points of interest, including Shelly Tower, Library, and Greenhouse. Flue flames. Use A and D, rotate. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that was fast. All right, just yeah, teleport.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade!
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
I haven't had a butterbeer in a while, matter of fact.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Can't tell him.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Hey.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Let's get to it.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yes, sir. Well, I didn't like to lie, but you know, for our sake.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Quest. Main quest, and this symbol represents further to the story. Whoa, where am I? Continue. Oh wow, so I gotta learn the spell if I progress to the story. Oh, the quest at least. And the level. Oh, so either be at the level required or learn the spells ASAP as possible. Let's see. charms class. We got defense against the dark arts. Let's learn some charms first, real quick. Then we'll do defense of the dark arts. Can't wait to do that class. Save best for last, you know. So let's track this.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Sir, yes, sir. Alright, we are off. It's our first class. Oh, whoa. What the? Oh, cool. Feels like a... Is that like a little butterfly? You know, butterfly of like the pages. This is a teleport. Oh, that's downstairs. Alright. Let's get to class. I think we're late. At least this is one of the classes where I will never be late of, unless I do get distracted, but I do wanna stick to it. Oh no, we're not doing that yet. Get some charms in. I know I saw you. I saw you.
Revelio.
Oh. This one hurt. In the bathroom. Some currency going. Is there another one? Oh, someone's cooking some stuff in here. Nah, let's get out of here. Let's actually go to class. Enough of trying to get some moolahs.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Let's do this.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Ah,
Thank you.
cool. Gryffindor.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Don't ask me, please. Don't ask me, please.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Oh, God.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Come on, y'all. I must be the new student here.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
So cool. Accio. I think I said that right, if I remember properly.
Accio!
Aha! I knew it. Accio indeed.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Alright. I'm gonna get some fresh air. Not too bad.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh lord. I guess I'll go. Always me.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
Alright.
Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
We gotta hit 50s only, y'all. We gotta hit 50s only.
Accio. Very good.
Ah, come on. Oh, we'll get there.
That's it.
There you go. 50. Oh, just barely made it. Oh. Float, please. Okay.
Excellent control there.
Perfect. Hell yeah. That's how it's done, y'all. That is how it's done.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Damn
But
right.
there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
She can't beat me.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let's get this started, y'all. So
Let us
first.
see this.
That's all you got? That's all you got? Oh, never mind. She got 50.
That is how it's done.
Alright, I got you.
Accio.
Come on! Did I just make it? Come on!
Very good.
Yeah! Alright. You think you can get 50? I can get 52. Barely made it. Alright.
There we go.
Whew. I don't feel pressured. This is nothing.
Brilliant. Lisa.
Oh. She blocked me. I think she blocked me.
Yes!
I think I can make it right here.
Accio.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Yup. Can't beat me.
A
You can't.
perfect score.
Perfect score, baby.
Remarkable.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Haha. Take that.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ah, alright.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
It's blocked. Oh, it got blocked. It still goes though. What? Alright. What? Okay, whatever. I want to aim it down here. Hopefully block her.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
So now. Oh no! I went too early. No! Come on. I thought I'd go faster than that.
Here we go.
Miscalculated on my part. It goes out of bounds? Damn! Out of bounds. This time I got it. This time I got it. Perfect. That was perfect.
That's it!
I won.
Be sharp.
Unless she gets a 50, then we will tie. She unblocked. No perfect score for us, but we'll take it? What? Did that just move?
There we go.
We won, no matter what. As even I do score 10.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Let's go now.
Accio!
A little too early, but we still won.
Nicely done.
100, just shy of 50 from our first round.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Anything special or what?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
That was a pretty fun lesson.
Good
Fun
game
class.
back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right
only
when I
took
transferred
like
here.
10 minutes.
It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
Oh, wow. Okay,
But it never
that.
seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Oh, wow. I wonder if we'll be able to go there in this game. But this Hogwarts
This may
Legacy-
seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Interesting.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah. For the freaking Voldemort beans.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Yeah, he's
Until
impressed.
next time.
He's impressed.
Of course. you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if
you
you're so
would.
inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise. Then.
You wanted to speak
You
with
know
me,
it won't
Professor?
work on
I
humans.
did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cool. Another achievement. Alright. I am playing on the Epic Games application.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
Not really.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Alright, let's see. Quest log. Attend your first day at Hogwarts. And there's 2 other things. Is there anything on the map? Or these like extra things? Oh yeah, side quests. Alright, cool. I don't think I'll be doing side quests in part of the videos. But if that's what you want to see, I can include them. But for sakes of first video being uploaded, we'll just continue on with the main quest. Oh, challenges. Anything new? I think it's just this. Oh! Got some gloves. Let's go. And a cape. That's pretty badass. Oh, not yet. I don't got the cape yet. Alright. I think I had glasses to take. I don't have yet. Alright. That does look pretty nice. I thought I had a cape. I want a cape. Pajamas. Nah. Then I don't think that's the gloves I actually got though. Legendary gloves. Gear appearance. Oh well, I'll look how it goes later. Wasting time. Okay, go this way. Excuse me. At ease, soldiers. At ease. Oh, there's some stairs. Oops. Oh, that's a little bit creepy.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
That is pretty badass.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright. Let's learn a new spell, y'all. Listen, Hermione Granger be what
Levioso.
Not Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
The dummy. I'm first, as always. Alright. Let's see how this goes.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Well done.
Levioso.
Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair
Alright.
duel.
He's
Using
a little
only
cocky.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. I don't think I have that one. We'll see what happens.
This
Levioso.
good form.
I know.
Bit weak, are ya?
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Oh, hey. Oh.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
Nope.
Levioso.
What are you doing up there, though, huh? What about you?
I do enjoy lively duel.
Proper Hogwarts
Not
welcome.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Screen went black. My dogs are howling.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Cool. I think I was spamming my
Right.
button.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
Didn't
dismissed.
get to see the cutscene. Kinda sucks. I wonder if this is what I needed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Oh.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I had my share. Well, let's be more mysterious.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Interesting.
Till next time.
Secret dueling club. Any more quests? Let's see. Where I have to go all the way down there. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see the quest log. This is kind of tripping me out. Oh, me. That's a side quest. Alright, let's do this first. Let's complete our first day. Quite the duelist myself, I guess.
142 staircases.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Yep. You're welcome. Oh, what's that?
Revelio.
Aha! Gotcha. Wyvern Fountain. This fountain's transfiguring courtyard has the likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be a wyvern of Y, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Cool. There's that. We got ourselves some glasses. Yes, we do. Next, we some gloves. Best be on the lookout for more of those. Sorry. Oh, it's a cat! Sorry. I have a cat myself. Including my dogs, which you heard earlier. Sorry about that. Ow. Got another full flame.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yep. Interesting.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Dobby. I wonder if we get to see Dobby. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan.
Damn right.
Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Some more homework. I think Ronan said about that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Just in class, but I like Natty more. Sebastian seems a little bit too kind of evil per se. You know, Natty seems pretty nice, and she's a gifted student.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Hell yeah. Let's get a move on. Oh? Y'all saw that too, right?
Revelio.
No? What? Aha! Oh. Speak to Professor Ronan to choose your first assignment. Assignments are a type of quest given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, rewards with new spells. The rewards for completing your first assignment will be Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. So we need a Mending Charm. So maybe that's what we're gonna get. But, field guide page. This partially transfigured teacup, likely to soon to be reverse error of a second year, serves as a cautionary tale for those students who did not take seriously the complexities and dangers of transfiguration. Damn. Poor rat. Poor thing. Anything else in here that you're hiding from me, Professor Weasley?
Revelio.
Oh. What's this? Level 1 lock. What are you hiding back there, Professor? Don't mind me if you know, just taking some coin. Let's get out of here. Mr. Ronan is waiting for us.
Revelio.
Okay. That was fast. Professor Ronan.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
Yeah.
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Fine, we'll do it.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright, let's see. Collect the flying pages near the broken statue. Collect the flying pages in the defense against Arstark's tower. So nearby. The Castle Levioso?
This is the right
Not
area.
Levioso, I should probably just...
I wonder where the flying page is.
It's right in front of me. What do I do? Oh, wait.
Accio!
Accio! Look at that.
Got it.
Oh, that's a field guide. That was pretty dumb of me. Levioso. I'm dumb. I was like, power! Freak Accio. Never power. Only makes sense.
A flying page must be around here.
Give me that!
Brilliant.
Get 2 cookies simply because you had 1 victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
So, I like to see him try.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
Go!
Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Learn some new spell. Oh shoot. It's not just spacebar anymore. Oh god. I don't know what happens when you misclick. Kinda don't want to find out, but still. Reparo!
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
That's messed up. What?
Reparo.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Poor thing. That is now to Hogsmeade, right? I think that's where we're going to. Yeah, so got Reparo, level 2. Yep, we are ready to go to Hogsmeade, y'all. Oh, forgot to actually mark it on the map.
Revelio.
Whoa! Wait.
Accio.
That. What? Hello? Hold up. Where'd you go? Where'd he? Give me that. I need that. Yeah, open this. Oh. I'll do this another time. Gotta go Hogsmeade. I actually want to get my wand.
Still have a bump on my head from pathology
Revelio.
Oh, shoot. This ornate's found features intricately carved statues of dozens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm being distracted. Let me get this. I think I already got it.
What are you up to now?
I'm trying to go to Hogsmeade, but I'm being distracted. I think that's the
What am I missing?
side quest. I know, can't go. So I get some feedback from y'all. If you want to see some side quests, I'll do some side quests. But for now, I'll leave that there until when y'all respond.
Revelio.
I enjoy having lunch.
Hello, looking for me?
Yep.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Hell yeah. You always want to actually go to Hogsmeade, even though there's ones at the Universal Park, but still seeing in game, that'd be pretty dope. Hopefully, but I bet it is. Literally my reaction. Let's go.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the
Please, it's been far too
The
long.
timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
I think it would be.
I
walking
cannot tell
to
you how
it,
nice it is to breathe
but
fresh
it don't
air
matter. I want to see
after
the
being
world.
cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call
Revelio.
it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not me.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here.
Where are we going?
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Alright, we'll get some then. I wonder what that is though. But gotta get the Hogsmeade first.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Back.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
Just like Harry Potter and them.
There's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say,
out what
While
they're
I
actually called.
certainly learn a great deal in class,
Pretty awesome.
much can be gleaned
Like
outside of the castle walls.
seeing it through the movies. Oh, this is pretty nice games so far.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Oh, that is.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Okay then.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village.
Indeed.
I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
I had like a
Nearly
long
there.
day.
There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Hogsmeade.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own.
Hell yeah.
You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guides map. Cool. Alright, so we need some potions. Ollivanders. Some scrolls. I think that's it. I'm gonna end this video off. Until next time, we shall explore more of Hogsmeade and get our wand. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.